What is up, everybody? We are back, and we are faced with a very powerful decision here. We have the 8th War of Castile and Morocco, so we will truly get to test our empire's power and what we can do. I'm going to go with answer later to see if one, Morocco will bring us in, which generates us favors, because they almost always do. And two, it allows us to crank our maintenance back up to get our people really going and working well. So we will do that, let our navies get together. We're also going to take this opportunity to bring all of our naval boats back into one great navy here and not really have to worry about them launching some type of assault on us while we are not suspecting it. So we have all these boats ready to go. We will have all of our army ready to go, which is just men-at-arms and cannons. And then obviously we will get a ton of quote-unquote cannon fodder very soon. I'd imagine they're going to pull us into this. Let's go with research project progress. We will absolutely accept Tellus's marriage. And there we go. So as we see, they, of course, bring us in to their war. So we are going to make our navy strong. We have 48 transports. It looks, or 54 transports, 33 heavy ships, and 1 light ship. So we have 1 caravel, which I think are better than heavy galleys. So we are going to use this opportunity to just build more war boats. We obviously should have done this to begin with, but the chances are it's Spain and Portugal, 2 very strong seafaring nations that will absolutely have boats of their own that we're gonna have to deal with. So building 24 new boats will not be too bad for us, and we can literally, this is why you keep a nice treasury going. You can build pretty much as many as you want. So these are going to be light battleships, and we will build a ton of those, increasing our army to the fullest. We are going to go to our levies. We are going to raise them all. We are going to have 54,000 men, and we can carry pretty much that much in our boats already. So let us build this army. We're obviously going to go take that city just off the rip. That is going to be our first goal. Real nice. So honestly, while our forces gather, we'll send this small naval force here. This small levy force with some hand cannons. Hope that 8,000 soldiers is enough to land here and take that, which it very well should be. If it is not, that'll be very sad. While we bring the main force there of 60,000 troops, we'll go park right there at the Strait of Gibraltar. Honestly, we can move. We're just gonna move these guys all the way over here right now and prepare them to go here. And while this happens, we will march our levies down there. If we take that, then they will all come here as well. So while the army moves there, while these additional boats are created, while everything is happening, we will hopefully be able to... if we can hold the Strait of Gibraltar, then we'll be able to just ferry our entire force over there and actually start to conquer Spain for once with our full-on military. Every time we have tried this, it has failed. Every time we have tried this, nothing has come from it. So hopefully we can get something from it this time around. So this area is going to become ours, and then the Spanish Navy is going to run right into our vessel. And, you know, it should be fine. As our troops march, yeah, so they're constantly, so we just You've constantly won this naval battle because they keep trying to retreat, but as they retreat, we instantly go into a fight, and because we're instantly going into a fight, we usually win that battle. So we took Ibiza. Now we're blasting all of their heavy warships, which, you know, Spanish galleons are quite brutal in open sea conflict, which, as you can see, we won that fight. And now we can go send our boats back here to Tomafrost to repair. So, freaking Spanish Armada always being a pain in the butt. They sunk a few of our boats, to say the least, but that's why we have additional boats on the way. Mali have broken off their alliance with us. That is tragic. They shouldn't have done that. I'm sad. This is good for us. So the moment this next wave of boats all get here, which will be 24 new light cruisers, we will then march our fleet here. We will send our entire military force across to Trifia. And they will get deleted, so that'd be pretty great. 10% less food. Morocco's actually fighting them really, really well, which is a shocker to me. Let's see if, you know, they're still mad at us. Egypt is still mad at us, but they are not mad enough to say no. So once that 100 goes away, they might actually align themselves with us. So our next wave of boats is coming out right now. Bam, we're at 113 vessels with all these caravels. So we are going to just come up here, start blasting. We're going to park our people right in that Strait of Gibraltar, and we are going to wreak havoc upon them. So let us keep sending our troops here. Let us go to the Strait of Gibraltar with this massive armada of a monster fleet. Park it right here. And then we are going to cross this way with our fleet. So it should not be that hard. Bam, our main fleet has made it. We're going to park these guys right here. We really don't care if they're whatever they're doing, because we're able to just bombard them and blast them and take their land here. So as long as we can... So we fought a battle on land and we lost. Our army sucks, as you can see. So we'll send them back to shore. Oh my. That's fine. We'll sacrifice the peasants. Alright, so their army is just simply better than ours. Our army sucks. As you can tell, we have very outdated soldiers. And because of that, we lost. For now. But, as we repair our main soldiers here, peace. We have had peace with Portugal. It's very good. So we're no longer at war with Portugal. We could go to war with Aragon and really mess them up. The problem we're running into with Castile is we never have enough soldiers to send over at one time. Like, even if I were to bring all my soldiers over, I just can't compete with them. I simply do not have enough to go over there and win. As you saw, we brought 70,000 people, and our army just isn't good enough. We'll side with the university. So we still need 11 turns before we can get some new people and new units able to destroy, which is 100% my fault, I will admit, because we haven't ever invested in it. But we shall try again. I just want to take some portion of them, right? Like, if we can get any amount of city, any amount of land, anything at all, and win this war, and take that. Like, taking it and selling it to Morocco is our best thing that we could do. Yeah, so we just keep losing. So I'm just going to send my soldiers all the way back to the capital. Or we'll send to Al Gazir. Alright. So the general's gotten a lot from that. But once again, we just... Our army's just out of date. We just don't have a good army. And because our army is out of date, we just simply get slaughtered by their forces. Oh man, we lost up here as well. Oh boy. You know what we can do? We do have this massive navy, so let's put this massive navy to work. Or we should actually repair it before we lose stuff. 115 battleships. So while it is nice to have this amount, we'll disband this levy before these soldiers die. They can't be disbanded while next to a hostile army. Unfortunate. See, Morocco just went crazy at war. Oh, so those are just a bunch of colonies of theirs. Morocco out here are always getting us into trouble. $25,000 infantry, artillery. Yeah, they got a lot. They got a lot. And that is why we need to upgrade to the Army of the Age. But in order to do that, we need to research it, which we are getting closer. But we just... These will be nice. Flintlock levies will help us a lot. But getting heavy lancers and cannons will help us even more. So they really want Mbiza. Let's see what the colonies have to offer. Why not? We'll embrace these colonies. See, like, I could build horses, but there's not really much point of building such a massive... Like, we have enough to hold... They're not gonna reach us. We can send our navy to stop them, no matter where they go. So I'm not too concerned with that. What I am concerned with is their ability to just kind of come up and obliterate us. So what we need to do is see if we can find peace with them. Wait, the Ottomans are on our side with this? Okay, so I mean, like, we definitely have the army. Yeah, I'm not gonna pay them money. So, we're in a unique position here. We could build more people and send more troops over. Honestly, let's see. Let's see what they're working with here. Alright, our navy is completely full. Let's see if they have people on this island. No, they got 25,000. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we'll just start blockading Mbiza. What are you gonna do about it, huh? Blockade them till they starve. We'll blockade them out of this war. We'll resupply. As you can see, we're just building up stuff. Oh. Yes, we'll commission one. Anything for research is worth it. We're getting closer and closer. Getting some of these will actually be huge. So that we can start building those, which I honestly have no idea what those would do, but if we can get those all the way up, that'll be huge, because I think our men-at-arms will get promoted to that. Essentially, we have people with swords and shields versus people with guns, so that's why we're unable to really do much right now. This is so that's the Crown Prince. Let's see. There's no. Alright, there you go. Bam. There's no noble we can marry, so it's unfortunate. This will be okay. Oh my god, Castile. Okay, so Castile's army is all right there. Okay, so this will actually work in our favor. How close are we to the newest unit? Or pretty far away. Alright, let's try this. Heavy cavalrymen. Alright. So since their army's right there, what we can do is we can sail our army over to here, take this area, and then we can stop their army from getting over here. So we're just going to build a bunch of heavy cavalry to help what we can. Obviously, gonna cost more. But since we have Fog of War lifted on them, we can actually pull this off. Because we got their entire army stuck in Ibiza. So even with outdated forces, we can still send our troops all the way out here. Which is kind of crazy. So we'll go right for it, and then we will send... This is going to be ridiculous if we pull this off. Might as well take this area. Go for the fort. And then their people are stuck there on that island. Which is actually hilarious. When their army's stuck there, they're not going to be able to do much. And no matter what they do, as long as our navy sits there and provides support. Alright, it's going too fast. We need to slow it down. Yeah, so their army is just stuck there. Because they put their entire force in Ibiza, and then they don't have the boats to take them out, because I killed all their boats. So their army is stuck in Ibiza, so we can go with whatever the hell this is and actually destroy them. No. Morocco made peace with them. Dang it, Morocco. We actually had the winning strategy for once. Oh well. I hate when Morocco makes peace with them after we do all the heavy lifting, all of our brave Carthaginian men go to war just for Morocco to bring them to peace. It's quite obnoxious. Are all of our boats full health? No. Alright, we'll detach damaged ones. Let us detach the damaged boats. Perfect. Alright, let us bring these boats out here as well. Perfect. Alright, make this one navy. And let us go ahead and split it in half. Send 56 down here. And then we will continue to split it in half. And then we will, 28 here. Then we will split 28 and send them up there. And by doing this, we are allowing all of our boats to hold a specific area. Split in half. Split in half. We might have to do 7 or a little bit less in some areas. But we can have 7 boats on every tile, we'll be a-okay. I don't know why when we split, they lose, like, durability of some degree. A bit weird, if you ask me. Alright, so we don't have enough for 7 boats at every location. Well, we're close. Very, very close. Alright, now that we are establishing naval presence everywhere with a nice little fleet, a nice standing army, since we are not at war, we shall lower that to half. And allow us to continue to grow economically and prosper. Like I said, there's no reason to have us really hone in on that. I really kind of want to go to war with, let's see. I really kind of want to go to war with, oh, we could purchase fleet, right? Alright, and we'll purchase military access next. Just buy it. When in doubt, buy them out. Alright, we'll be able to get some of those, which will be very nice. And then we'll be able to get some pikemen. And then we will lock in on one thing and one thing only. War with Naples. We might actually be able to call it jihad with that. Oh man. Hungary is blasting the Ottomans right now. We don't like new nobles here. Alright, it looks like they've forgiven us. We actually might be able to make an alliance with the Ottomans. I can't ever get Egypt and the Ottomans, which really sucks. Because I would love to have both of them. And then we can truly jihad Naples. We have so much land, so many people, so much everything. Oh my. Yeah, I'm not doing a tax exemption again. I'll let it fail before that happens. Our nobles have too much power. Yes, there we go. Bam. You can have a parliament seat. Massive. Heavens bless us. Hell yeah, embrace it. Embrace God. Do whatever you gotta do. More fur, more armories, more things being built. We love that. Alright, let's do some heavy economic investing. Cloth workshops, eh? Really? Cloth workshops are the best? That's kind of surprising. I feel like paper would be better. However, let us see what else we could promote. So Tunis just has tons of people that don't need promoting. That's good. Let's go promote over here. More promotion. So our capital is being produced, and we're very close to having those buildings be fine. I hate that we're capped on buildings at our capital. It just really sucks, because it doesn't allow us to build what we need. We have no noble allowed. Morocco. Thank you, Morocco. Give us big money. Big money Morocco over here. Now we can look at Algiers, see what we can build the most. I think we can build the most of these here because they're a tier 4 building. And that explains why they cost so much. So, we're not at war. We're not anything. France is getting big. England is getting big. England's still fighting Scotland. Great Britain is not formed yet, but it's only 1607. So we got a while still. Let us see how close the Ottomans are very close to an alliance. These guys are very close to an alliance as well. So, hopefully, everyone can be happy and we'll build great alliances. Let us offer them that. Offer fleet basing rights. Yeah, you can base your fleets with us, Egypt. We'll let you have that. We can have it, and everyone will be happy. Naples over here. We lost our spy net. You know what? Let's steal their maps. I don't actually care about stealing their maps. Let's do something else to cause a ruckus. Like... build a spy network. That's always good. And then we'll steal a technology from them. That'll be huge. It'll probably give us some random one from the early military ages where we completely skipped those trees, but that's fine. Our literacy is getting great. Global trade has gone. We're doing good with advances. We're doing good with military. Overall, I'm very happy with how this game has gone. I wish I could build things in my capital, but it is what it is. Cloth workshops seem to be the best, as well as these paper and printing ones. Grant them and go, yeah. No, we're not gonna grant you that. Oh my, I don't have any port authorities here. That's what we need to crank out. Port authorities. Unmarried adult heir. Bang, let's get you some good waifus. And we'll leave a royal marriage open. So now he can start cranking out. You just make them all start cranking out kids at 16. Minimum age. Easy peasy. And then you have... Okay, there we go. That is massive for us. And now we can upgrade all these people. 1,000 doubloons, eh? There we have it. And now our army grows even bigger. And it's taking a lot of those away. And then we will take this force right over here and focus on Naples, which has been coming for a very, very long time. And luckily, we should be able to call jihad for it as well. But, you know, our manpower is a little down because we, intervene against Naples. Shall we do that? I don't know. It's always tempting. But we need seven more researches. When we have 7 researches, we can go for them. But let us steal a technology. We shall ignore these problems. Why can't we steal technology? Oh, because they don't have higher than us. We're more technologically advanced than them, I guess. Interesting. So we could steal their maps. We could sow discontent. Which is a good idea. I do like to sow discontent. Another war against them. You guys will be fine. You don't need us for that. We'll just wait until, we have till January. I'm sure you'll pull us in. But, just in case you don't want to pull us in, we'll be ready. So we're looking at that clock. Alright. We're just gonna go ahead and accept this offer. Alright, that's fine. You don't actually need us to do anything. However, we could take it, and then we could sell it to them. You know, let's test out this new army. Why not? Shall we? And the worst that could happen is... I don't even know what the worst that could happen is. Onward, new army. March for victory. Take that one city. It's literally all it is that one area, I think. We're literally marching into the Sahara Desert for this, so we'll see how it goes. You don't really have that many areas to take. Yeah, that's it. Bam. War complete. Alright, you guys did great. Army, just go ahead and start marching back. We won! Yay! They became a fiefdom of Morocco. They got their area back. You'll love to see it. The next thing that we have to do is... Alright, now that we're no longer at war, let us calm down that navy and maintenance... Turn that maintenance back down. I know that impacts your prestigious nature, but we're trying to get more stuff here, not, Alright, let's urbanize a different area that could use us much more, like that one. Yeah, alright, we're just gonna keep it there. I think that definitely gives us the most money by increasing control there. You know, let's go ahead and bring these soldiers over here. We're about ready to upgrade everything. Do we even have new supply carts coming at some point? I mean, we don't really care that much about new supply carts, do we? I figured they would be in there, but I guess they might not be. We were moving towards that. We'll leave them be. We'll let people practice. An alliance from the Ottomans. Heck yeah, we'll accept that. So, we've gone from war with the Ottomans to war with them to all kinds of stuff. It has been one heck of a ride. And hopefully, we don't ever have to go to war with Egypt. It's funny, we were on the other side of this, and now we might have to go to war with Egypt because of the Ottomans. Which, less than 20 years ago, we were on the other side, where we were siding with the Egyptians to go to war with the Ottomans. Very, very peculiar nature of it all. I believe we want to make a port authority. We want port authority. You know what? We're just going to go here. And we are going to go here, and we are going to find port authorities and build as many port authorities as we possibly can. See, that's... I don't know why we messed that up here, but we are going to crank out port authorities at every single one of these locations that have the people to build them. Nothing but port authority. Oh, wait, hang on. Was that the wrong area? No, that was this one, I think. But more port authorities, more trading, more money. And then we can lock in on our true goal. Our war with Naples. Which will go very, Ottomans call us into their war. Muscovy. I don't even know where that is. It's one of those up there. We'll answer later. We'll see if they force us. We have till May 10th. Then we can get through March. We can go to April. And then we will worry about that. We're not going to mess this one up, though. Alright, pause. We shall accept your offer for war. However, I don't think we're gonna do much in it. It's like, it's all the way over there. Yeah, like, I just can't even... I can't even get everyone all the way over there. You know what we will do? We will sail our troops over here while we can. Oh, we get hot chocolate. That's pretty great. I like a little hot cocoa. So I'm not sure why this navy became 14 boats. It should be 7. But that's no worries. Let us send all of our troops here at Barlam, and then from Barlam we will go there. 10% income from mining. We love that. Everybody gonna crank out the ores and monies, and it'll all be glorious. And then we go right for this city. We raise all the forces. We're very, very close to that becoming a reality. We'll have the assault ability, which I don't really know what that does. We lost our spies here in Naples. Let's ruin their reputation with Hungary. Good, good. Ruin their reputation. 15 prestige is really nice, but also, we'll actually take the prestige. That'll attract more people to our nation, that'll attract more alliances, and that will allow us to keep going. Ruler is an admiral during war. That's kind of OP. Investing 100%. I see. So investing in a culture has helped a lot. You know, let's sow discontent. You know, hit them with a war of obnoxiousness before we hit them with a war of obliteration. Alright, we can't make more spies for a bit. Unfortunate. But we should be able to, like, now, right? Build spy network. Oh. Till October. Unfortunate. Expand shipbuilding, promote members, promote castle works. Let's fund farming estates. We always love to fund the farmers here. So our nobles are happy, pretty much everybody's happy. I know it's gonna yell at me, but we're not really gonna do anything in this war, so we'll just go ahead and make more money. Nothing a massive coffer can't fix. Then we're gonna have chambered cannons very soon, and then Naples is our goal. We will send everybody. Okay. Oh boy. Alrighty, so that definitely takes priority over Naples, so we're going to crank this right back up there. We'll answer it later because I'm sure they're just gonna call us in anyway. And since they're gonna call us in anyway, we might as well move all naval vessels to here. Might as well start already getting everyone involved because we aren't gonna have a choice very soon. And then once again, we actually probably don't need to build more, but we will just be ready for it. So we have till October. Massive fleets. You know what? We actually can call all the levies to arm as well. Dang. I'm actually shocked they actually haven't told us to go to war yet. Which is kind of crazy. I thought they absolutely would have done this by now. But maybe they know that we're just going to use favors and siphon off money from them. Which, by all means, we have every right to do that. Alrighty, don't you worry, Morocco. We're coming to save ya. We'll park these guys right over here. Alright, accept the offer. Oh my goodness. Alright, 31,000 soldiers, march onward. Fleets, bombard them. You guys, go ahead and march right over here. We're gonna send you right over here. Yeah, I know my fleet one. You do not need to tell me that my fleet is awesome. Then we're taking Ibiza. Alright, while we're here, we might as well pick them up. This is the actual army that we need to really work with, so... Bam, we took Ibiza, we took all that. Now this should be enough to solve this problem. If this is not enough to win this war, I do not know what else is. Fighting an army right there of 32,000 at sea will be insanely good. Fight them. Yes, destroy them. Beautiful. Alright, army of 29,000 soldiers. Let's just land you right there. 42,000 soldiers. Let's go ahead and land you right there next. Alright, so they have 60,000 soldiers ready to attack us. And we are very close. We're about at barracks and we're about at pipe. Like, we are 4 techs away from being able to blast them to smithereens. Alright, we really do gotta repair a lot of our boats and soldiers, however, before we make this endeavor. And maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to do something. We are bleeding men, unfortunately. Russia's doing whatever. We have... I don't even know how we're being blockaded right now, honestly. But our boats are being fixed, and that's important. So boats get fixed better at your spot. So let's just go ahead and send this army right on over here. And see what happens. See if we are the fleet we believe ourselves to be. Okay, so I think that was catastrophic. Okay, so our army is back here. And our fleet retreated. We got absolutely schmacked. So we need to get to galleys, which galleons are pretty far away. And they are messing with our... Yeah, we lost a lot of our battleships. And Spain is crapping on Morocco this time around. We need to white peace out of this ASAP, because Castile has 207,000 people. And they are slaughtering us. We need to get out of this ASAP. What do you want? We can't do that. We can't do that. What if we just pay you a ton of money instead? Huh? So we'd have to tie... We can't isolate ourselves to make that deal. That just will not work very well for us. We lost pretty much all of our levies. All of our levies died. They died fighting. Alright, surely we can rock them with this. Right? We got enough... Oh, God. We do not have enough votes for that. Abort. And we actually just have... Oh, man. We only have 11 heavy ships. Well, we don't want to bring our transports. Yeah, that's not good at all, actually. Support that. Let's go ahead and just build some carracks. Actually, we don't want to build them there. Build these boats, baby. Alright. Hopefully that's enough. It has to be enough. Because, like, we don't have... Like, we gotta detach the... support the transports, I guess. Alright, we've unlocked barracks. And so that's telling me we're gonna need an army of like 100,000 troops to go out there and solve this. Alright, we got white peace there. Let us see if they want white peace here. What do you want? Other treaties. I don't want to do that. How about I just pay you more money? Paying them 5,000 does not sound fun either. What I need is to detach transports, which I thought was an option. Oh. There we are. Detach transports. Marvelous. Alright, so hopefully... we could send these 12 carracks in and hope it's enough. Oh, we captured... No, we only have carracks. We're building more. I just... The Carmamid. Okay. We're building more. I just... If that's 54... Like, I just cannot deal with that, and their blockade is being incredibly obnoxious. Which sucks. But you know where we can make a difference? Over here with Morocco. So let's march to Morocco's aid. We can make a difference on the land, I think. Oh my goodness. Maybe not. Yeah, we're back. We're coming back. We ain't dealing with that. We're gonna focus on our survival. We have to. We don't really have a choice. They have this blockade that is just destroying us. We got 12 boats that aren't going to stand a chance against their 32. And this blockade is bleeding us dry, to say the least, so... I have no idea what happened to Castile from the last war to this one, but holy moly, they popped off. We might actually be able to seek white peace, though. So they are in... We could pay them a ton of money. But what if we made peace with Portugal? We could pay them a ton of money, or we can just simply wait. We're about to make a whole naval fleet here. So if we just wait it out, we might be fine. They haven't really done much recently. Use it to the benefit. Yeah, give us money. We need doubloons. Alright, so that could end the war on the Castile side of things. I was like, we did great in the last one, so I thought maybe, just maybe, we might be able to, do that. What if we take that out? Alright, we'll just let it deteriorate. These ships have been sitting here for a while. Oh boy, now there's even more. See, what they don't know is we're about to build a very powerful fleet. And for whatever reason, our war score is going up. So as long as these warships get built in a timely manner, we might have enough to go take them out. I doubt it, but we build them at every single location we could. So as long as that keeps going, the Ottomans call us to war with them. Alright. Accept. Don't worry, Ottomans. We'll fight your wars. Haha. Luckily, my people are not exhausted from war yet. Oh. Okay, they're pulling out. They're pulling out. Spain is pulling out. We love that. This might be our opportunity to strike. Boats are being made. Oh, okay. Hang on, boats. Hold your horses, boats. Yeah, we got that Spanish fleet there in the harbor, which is going to intercept all of you. The instant retreat, we love that. You think we can... This is an actual army. I don't know if theirs is an actual army, but we have more artillery and cavalry than them. But we also could wait for pikemen and make some more pikemen before we attack. Which I definitely think would be the wisest decision we could have. Alright. Now let's see what we can do with all these wonderful boats that we have here. Can we break that blockade? I don't know if we have enough, but I'm willing to see. We got 41 transport. Like, do we bring the transports as freaking cannon fodder? Because that is a blockade of 65 warships coming at us. Alright, you guys are defending that location with your lives. You should be able to do it. And if you can't, then I don't know. 29. Intercept. Defend. Defend like your life depends on it. Oh, we won. Let's go. We won that fight. Hell to the yeah. 29 ships plus 14. Oh, now's our chance. Now's our chance. Blast them. Free us. Yes. We are no longer being blockaded. Thank God. Yes, we'll accept that peace. Alright, that's one war done. Whew! I totally now understand how world wars happened, by the way. Like, it just makes so much more sense. Because, like, everybody was just fighting and fighting and fighting, and then bam. Everybody had alliances to defend themselves, and then bam, war. Barracks. Those barracks will help a lot. Somehow, we're actually winning. Alright, we got pikemen, we got gunmen, we got levies. Our army's being rebuilt. You know what, we're not gonna let them just take that from us, are we? So, instead of locking in peace, we decided to keep the war going. Which, they would accept just a fat chunk of change, but I don't really want to give them that. I think I'm gonna actually take this army and go across the way. Can we make more levies yet? Okay, it takes 240 months, which is a lot. It makes sense why, but still, that is a lot of months. Alright, we built 43 heavy warships to solve this problem. We can ferry 42,000. You know what? Let's go take their island. They're gonna hit us with that. We're taking their islands. We still have some heavy cavalrymen to upgrade, but we're not gonna be able to upgrade them while they're here, so. Let's go take a base. Let's go just drop our soldiers off. Take Ibiza, leave that army there. And, of course, let's go crap all over these Portuguese boats that keep trying to land on our shores. Because it's not really cool to keep doing this. We won. Peace from Castile. Alrighty, and just like that, we are good. So let us disband our levies. We have no levies. That is tragic, actually. Unit is in exile. Don't worry, your boats are here to get you. Don't worry, we didn't forget about you, brave men. Oh, we are absolutely thankful for their gift. Holy. Alright, let's drop these soldiers off. And of course, let us cook with our navy. We'll park our navy here. And now that we've completed these wars, we've done everything that we could need. We want to build our spy network here, obviously. And now we can full focus and pledge ourselves to this war that is a brewing. But before that war happens, we need to build more barracks. We need to figure out why we are losing so much money right now. and just really try to, you know, solve that problem. We obviously want to build barracks. Barracks are very helpful. We just need to build them in a place that we can actually build a lot of them instead of having to worry about... Oh, we do not want to build them in our capital. We'll just build a barracks everywhere. There we go. Nice soldier investment. Then, of course, while we're at peace, we are going to reduce the Navy cost, fort maintenance, and Army cost. And then we are going to wait for our levies to get back up to tip-top shape. And hopefully, by the end of this we will be able to have a nice war chest to hire mercenaries. We will have a nice amount of everything to go and beat these guys. So we do not... we haven't really done anything with that war at all. I think we can probably wipe peace out of it, actually. Offer tribute, AI. We're not giving them money. We want white peace. We don't even know where you guys are. Why would we go to war with you that way? That's crazy. But we have pikemen, and then we are about to get our heavy horsemen and our cannons. So once we get heavy lancers, upgrade those, get chambered cannons, upgrade those, we will be ready to go to war with Naples. And once we go to war with Naples, there will be hopefully nothing left of them. Ottomans call us to join war with Perm. Alright, we'll accept your war, Ottomans. Nothing like a perpetual war from the Ottomans to, you know, build up our favor. Have we built up enough favor to accept theirs yet? How much favors we got? Ask for money. We have no favors from them. Alright, Morocco, can you give us money? Because, like, we've definitely helped you out. We can, and we just don't have, we just can't till December of next year. And then we get more money from them. Yay! Alright, these barracks are working great. We're building some strong forces. Let us bring these boats back home. Let us get... So we have 3 pikemen. Oh, why do we have levies? Yeah. Okay. So we don't want levies there. Alright. Ottomans won that. Let us go ahead and upgrade these horses to heavy cavalry. Or lancers. Whatever the heck we're upgrading them to. That'll be very beneficial. Then, of course, let's go over here to Al Jazeera and start building a lot of these barracks over in this market. Because our other market is already popping off. So we want to get barracks. Because we don't have very many barracks. Docks are pretty nice, too, for that. Sergeantry, okay, we can't build that there. I don't know why that is even an option for us. Coastal forts gives maritime presence. So we do want some coastal forts. But we most importantly want to build a barracks nearly everywhere here. And then start to bring our forces all the way over. Now that they're upgraded, now that they're looking great. And then we can upgrade these artilleries, and we can do that. Coffee imports. Absolutely, let's import some coffee. We need that. Everybody loves coffee. But anyway, guys, we have resolved our conflicts. We have thwarted Spain, and we are going to get cannons. We're going to upgrade our cannons, and we are going to send everybody over here, and we are going to get ready for a war or a jihad with Naples, because our levies are coming back. Everything is going to come to fruition that we've been building up for hundreds of years. So, I hope you enjoyed this one, and I will see you in the next one, and hopefully that will be the war with Naples we've all been waiting for. So, I'll see you then.